Governor Adeleke says sponsored report on Osun traffic cost misleading. Lagos resident lament as flood overrun communities. And coming from the foreign scene, South Africa arrests 1,000 illegal gold miners in the country. Good evening and welcome to Major Report. I am Kayode Adebayo. Osun State Governor Senator Adeleke has directed the State Ministry of Works to rehabilitate Osogbo Road to ease the burden of motorists. Governor Adeleke gave the directive following increasing deterioration of the central region of the road amidst the current rainy season. The governor had gotten reports that some segments of the road are almost divided into two, with multiple gullies which make the road connecting 5 local governments to Osun State Capital almost impassable. Following the directive of the governor, Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Works has deployed a team of engineers to assess the road, draw a plan of action for spot rehabilitation of the worst areas of the road. Meanwhile, implementation of the governor's directive is expected to commence according to the plan of the Ministry of Works. Governor Adeleke, in his message to the 5 local governments affected by the dilapidated road, which includes Iwo, Ayedire, Olaoluwa, Ejibo, Egbedore, and Ede local governments, assured them that his administration has finalized plan to fast-track the completion of the project by breaking the existing contract into 3 and get 3 companies, including the previous contractor, to reconstruct the road with a completion date of less than a year. Spokesperson to Osun State Governor Malam Olawale Rasheed has clarified that the opposition-sponsored report on the international traveling and training expenditures of the state are not only misleading but also mischievous. In a statement, the governor's spokesperson noted that a breakdown of the state traveling costs showed that the amount connected directly to the governor is negligible, as he mostly footed his expenses through the family private jet, as in the case of his current visit to the United States. It stated that the governor remains committed to transparency and accountability in managing state finance. The government statement said the traveling cost pushed around represent the near full year training allocation for the over 100 agencies of the state government. Mr. Olawale disclosed further that the amount quoted for international travels and trainings for the first 2 quarters of 2025 is the expenditure of the entire officials of the state government, including commissioners, agency heads, management staff of state-owned tertiary institutions, permanent secretaries, directors of over 100 parastatals, which covers their transportation, accommodation, and feeding. The statement said the fact that the state government posted those details on our website confirms that there is no foul play and misapplication of the state funds. The Independent National Electoral Commission has assured all of seamless registration as the continuous voter registration exercise kicks off in Bayelsa State. Addressing journalists today in Yenagoa, the state capital, the new resident electoral commissioner, Issa Eimeke, said some innovations will be unveiled as the exercise begins 18th of this month via INEC's official portal. Eimeke warned against underage registration and emphasized the prohibition of double registration and its consequences. He said that the Commission's automated biometric identification system is designed to detect multiple registrations and flag individuals who attempt to register more than once. He also called on all stakeholders, including traditional rulers, religious leaders, political parties, youth and women groups, civil society organizations, and the media to support the exercise. The result for the 2025 West African Senior School Certificate Examination for school candidates have been released. A statement via X indicates that the West African Examinations Council confirmed that candidates who sat for the exam can now access their results online. Meanwhile, the head of the Nigerian National Office of WAEC, Dr. Amos Dangote, at a press briefing held at the Council's national headquarters in Yaba, Lagos today, described the overall conduct of the examination as a huge success despite logistical and operational challenges. WAEC noted that 38 8.32% of candidates obtained credits and above in 5 subjects, including English language and mathematics. A total of 1,969,313 candidates sat the examination across 23,554 schools, out of which 754,545 candidates obtained a minimum of 5 credits, including English language and mathematics, a sharp 33.8% drop from the 72.12% recorded in 2024. Downloads attributed the decline in performance largely to the Council's new strategy of serializing objective test papers in core subjects like mathematics, English, biology, and economics. The 2025 WASC for school candidates marked the beginning of WAEC's transition to computer-based testing. Candidates were allowed to choose between the traditional paper and pencil format or the CBT fashion. It revealed that WAEC was preparing to fully digitize the exam process for school candidates by 2026, following a similar pattern adopted in the ongoing CB WASC for private candidates second series. The viral video showing flooded communities in the Ijede area of Ikorodu, Lagos State have sparked concern online, with residents heard pleading for help as flood waters overwhelm their surroundings. In a video, a woman was heard saying in Yoruba, "We are in Okuepe in Ijede. Have mercy on us. This is our community. We can't even enter the house. The flood has damaged everything." Reacting to the flooding in the post on X today, the Lagos State Commissioner for Environment and Water Resources, Tokunbo Wahab, assured residents that the government is aware of the situation and is taking decisive steps to address the issue. He added that immediate steps are being taken to ease the current situation, adding that he has directed the contractor to immediately commence excavation work towards the discharge point and to prioritize the construction of culverts. Wahab apologized for the inconvenience being faced by residents and promised that the current discomfort is temporary. It will be recalled that the Nigerian Meteorological Agency has predicted thundery and rainy weather activities across the nation from today to Wednesday, warning of possible flash floods in some areas. The Ekiti State Police Command has arrested 4 suspects over a newborn baby allegedly stolen at a health center in Adeleke, the state capital. There was pandemonium at the health facility in Adeleke today following the discovery that the newly delivered baby was nowhere to be found. A source said it was when the nurses on duty wanted to cater to the baby in the morning that it was discovered that the child, said to be delivered on Sunday evening, was nowhere to be found. Another source, who reiterated that the baby's disappearance was a source of concern, said the situation caused pandemonium as the mother of the baby, staff of the health facility, and traders in the nearby market were all perplexed by the occurrence. When contacted, the Ekiti Police Public Relations Officer Sunday Abutu disclosed to newsmen that the State Commissioner of Police Joseph Heribo had tasked law enforcement agents to move swiftly into the matter and ensure recovery of the baby. Meanwhile, 4 suspects have been arrested in connection with the crime and are giving useful information that will aid the investigation process. A 27-year-old suspected kidnapper, one John Apam from Ikot Umeang village in Mpat Heni local government area of Akwa Ibom State, has been shot dead by operatives of the state command while planning further kidnapping operations in the area. According to a statement by the command's public relations officer, Tim Fon John, in Uyo today, the suspect was killed in a gun battle with operatives while his criminal gang fled into the bush. John said the command received intelligence indicating that the suspected criminal gang were at a hideout in Ikot Umeang village planning further kidnappings. She stated that surveillance team was immediately dispatched to the scene, and upon noticing the arrival of the team, the criminals soon engaged them in a fire exchange, which resulted in the death of the suspect. She stated, however, that no police personnel were injured in the exchange, which also led to the recovery of a locally made pistol, one live cartridge and one expanded cartridge. Meanwhile, the PPRO said the Akwa Ibom Commissioner of Police, Baba Azari, has directed intensified surveillance and patrols to apprehend the fleeing suspects. You are now welcome to our sports segment. President Bola Tinubu hosted a presidential reception at the new banquet hall of the Presidential Villa Abuja in honor of the Nigeria's women's basketball team, the Tigers, following their historic triumph at the 2025 FIBA Women's AfroBasket Championship. The victorious team and their officials were also warmly received by the First Lady Senator Oluremi Tinubu, supported by the wife of the Vice President, Nana Shettima. Vice President Kashim Shettima, who represented Tinubu, commended the team for their exceptional performance and dedication, describing them as worthy ambassadors of Nigeria. Also present at the event were the Chief of Staff to the President, Femi Gbajabiamila, the Chairman of the Senate Committee on Youth and Sport Development, Garba Medoki, and the Chairman of the House Committee on Sport, Kabiru Amadu. The Tigers recently clinched their 5th consecutive AfroBasket title after defeating Mali 78-64 in the final held at the Palais des Sports de Trancheville in Abidjan, Côte d'Ivoire, reaffirming their dominance in the African women's basketball. And now to the foreign scene. South African police have said that they have arrested about 1,000 undocumented migrants working in gold mines in the northeast of the country. A police spokesman for the Mpumalanga province, Mr. Donald Mbuli, where the week-long sweep took place, told journalists that there could be more arrests because there were still illegal miners underground. The police operation, which started today, targeted clandestine mining near the village of Babati, close to the borders of Eswatini and Mozambique. The Sheba mine in question is owned by Babati Mines, which said there was outcry from the community and employees when Babati Mines retrenched workers at the mine was unprofitable and facing closure. The arrest comes less than a year after a similar operation conducted near the town of Stevonton, west of Johannesburg, where at least 90 clandestine miners lost their lives before their mines were shut indefinitely. As in the Stevonton operation, police near Babatini surrounded the illegal mine to prevent supplies entering, forcing those inside to come to the surface. And with that story from the foreign scene, we conclude our major report on OSBC TV tonight. The bulletin was edited by Michael Adeniyi. I am Kayode Adebayo. Thanks for watching and good night.
Hello viewers, welcome to your darling station OSBC. Come enjoy our menu of programs. On OSBC TV, there is something you must watch. We have drama.
Honey, is it not eating?
I just heard
heard strange words and incantations, like ritual songs, coming from his room.
And it's okay. Let me go and talk to him.
Sports.
It is Mel! Yes! Oh, yes! What a brilliant free kick.
Good musicals.
What